Hello and welcome to the series for most important questions or most repeated questions for PMS Diploma. So we are discussing most repeated questions from the previous question paper that are available till 2022. So next question that we are going to discuss for our question or most repeated question is most repeated definitions. So they have been asked in almost all the question papers that we can see now. So repeatedly they have asked. So what are the definitions? So we are going to learn them now. So first definition is define project, then project management, critical path, project direction in project administration, project risk, IoT, project evaluation, and project planning. So these are, you can see in the previous question papers. So these are the definitions they have asked. Now, so generally these definitions are asked along with the roles or some other question, or sometimes as a standalone question. So when it comes to define project, so definition of project, there are multiple number of organizations who are working on this project management, stalwarts, or what we can say, most important people who have worked in this area, field project management. They have given definitions, and these definitions are like this. A project management is a temporary, unique, and progressive sequence of tasks that must be completed on time to attain certain outcome. So why I am underlining this? These are very, very important words which are actually characterizing a project. So when we see this, project will be temporary, and each project will have its uniqueness. It will go on developing on from one stage to another stage, that is progressive, and it is a combination of different tasks which will be done in a particular sequence, and all the projects will be time bound, that is they should be completed within a certain set of time, and every project is taken and it will have a particular or a very certain goal to achieve. So all these features are highlighted in this. So take any statements or any definition, they revolve around these features. Okay, let us go for next definition. Definition of project. So one more definition for project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create unique product or service. Now we have one more definition. A project is a one shot. So this one shot indicates unique or a temporary one. Time limited, which has time bound, and a major undertaking requiring commitment of varied skills and requirements. So we have some more definitions like project is a work plan which is scientifically devised with the right man, the right work at a specific objective within a set time frame. Then we have one more definition. Project is a unique process, consists of a set of coordinated and controlled events or activities with start and finish dates undertaken to achieve an objective conforming to specific requirements, including the constraints of time, cost, and resource. So this is one of the definition given by an ISO organization, and according to ISO 1006. So this is the definition. Now the question is, among all this, should we write all of them? No. If it is for 2 marks, only define, or you just want to define, you may choose one of them, whichever is easiest for you, whichever is very simple for you. Okay, so I can suggest this definition, okay, which may be a simple one and a short one. Project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product or service. Now, with this, let us go for next definition. So that is project management. Now, here project management is a distinct area of management that helps in handling project. Project management is the application of knowledge, skills, tools, and techniques to the project activities to meet the project requirements. So these are the two things. Okay. What I can suggest is, okay, you can write any of them, whichever you feel. Sorry. What I suggest is take up this second one. Okay. So though it may be a bit lengthy one if you feel, but still, this gives most of the features of project management, which we can say it comprehends the idea of project management. So I suggest you to write this when define project management is asked. Then let us go for next one, that is critical path. Critical path, we can define it as the longest estimated sequence of interdependent activities that should be accomplished on time to ensure completion of the project on due date. So this can be definition of critical path. Then the critical path activities are performed under the predecessor successor relationship, so that any next activity cannot be started until its precedent is complete. So what is critical path? What it is signifying? It is written here. You can write the definition only if definition is asked. You can write this. If you can write both, it is well and good. Now, here, when you have learned this critical path, we see that there are two precedent events and one event. So, or what we are seeing here is when two activities complete and then we have to start one more activity, we draw this. Okay. So this is what is the relationship, what we are calling predecessor and successor. Once the previous activity completes, then only the next activity should start. There will be sometimes two activities that will be that are required to complete, then only the next activity should start. So this relationship is what is said here. Now let us go for next definition, that is project direction. The project direction is the process of implementing and carrying out of those approved plans that are necessary to achieve objective, or you can also write it as goals. Then we will see about project risk. So what is project risk? The risk is defined as the possibility of an outcome being different from the expected outcome. You may be expecting one, some other thing may happen. Risks are uncertainties in any project that may adversely affect the project outcomes unless minimized. I suggest to write both the statements when project risk is asked. Project planning is our next definition. Project planning is foreseeing, or what we can say forward thinking, foreseeing with a blueprint towards some predicted goals or objectives. So this is one definition. Then project plan is a skeleton which consists of bundle of activities with its future prospects. It is a guided activity. It is a plan for which resources are allocated and efforts are being made to commence the project with great amount of pre-planning. You can write this for definition. You can write this as a simple next note. Then next definition is project administration. Project administration is the process of providing a project management service project management service for the project teams and relieves them from most of the planning, tracking and reporting responsibility. And let me recall you that all the explanation, the detailed explanation of all this, we have already dealt it in our classroom sessions. The project evaluation. It is a step-by-step process of collecting, recording and organizing information about project results, including short-term and long-term project outcomes. Next definition will be Internet of Things or IoT. IoT refers to the process of connecting everyday physical objects to Internet, from common household like bulbs to healthcare devices, wearable devices and cities. These interconnected cities or devices in cities is what we call as smart cities. Now these are the most commonly asked definitions.
ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು? ಹೇಳುವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೇಳುವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಸಮಯವಲ್ಲ. ನೀನು ಅಟುದ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗ ಹೇಳೋದು? ಒಸಿ ತುಂಡಾಕು.
Now, definitions are standard statements. So, it is better to write them as it is. If not, the highlighting words like process of connecting everyday physical objects to the internet, such words have to be used in your definitions. So definitions are standardized statements, so I suggest you to write them as it is. With this, we have come to the end of our video. Meet you again with the next set of questions, most repeated questions. Feel free to comment and contact for any clarifications. Thank you.